What is going on, guys? It is your boy Chaps and welcome back to the channel. Cyberpunk 2077, arguably the biggest release on consoles in the last 2 years. Well, the most anticipated game on consoles in the last 2 years. The futuristic sci-fi RPG, arguably since its announcement at E3 2019, easily one of the most talked about games of the last 2 years. But sadly, today we're not going to be talking about the positives of this game because there are so few at the moment. As you'll see from the gameplay, this is just an example of what players on old gen have been dealing with. The game was supposed to release last year in September 2019, but was pushed back to this year September in 2020. Now everyone just assumed that was due to the fact that the rumours of the new next-gen consoles were going to be released at this point of the year. So we can always assume that Cyberpunk, after working for 9 years on this game, would have wanted that to be a next-gen release. However, we assume that it would have been ready for old-gen last year, but it seems that wasn't the case, and they have released a game now. It was pushed back again from September to December the 10th. It's been out exactly a week now, and it's had more negative than positive reviews. And as you can see from the gameplay, it's quite warranted. The game's broken. The game is not finished, and it's poor because the fans have put in so much invested time into the culture of this game, and we've been handed this shoddy version of a game that's not finished. And next gen console gamers and PC gamers haven't had the same problem as much. The glitches, the bugs, everything else haven't been as prevalent, but the old gen consoles have struggled. I've been playing this on a PS4 and I can't lie to you, it is unplayable. I've tried and tried and tried. I managed to get through the first 2 hours, but the rest, absolutely unbearable. Absolutely unbearable. The crashing, the problems with the NPCs not communicating on levels, NPCs just not working from time to time, the missions not working, NPCs in the missions that you need to continue with are just not working. The game is absolutely broken, and I mean, when games release, we do always sometimes expect bugs and stuff like that. Games are not shy to this. Recently, Assassin's Creed Valhalla had the same problem, but not to this scale. Every game has its problems, but this game absolutely shambles, to be honest with you. Considering it's been pushed back almost 3 times since its announcement at E3 2019, I kind of just expected a little bit better from CD Projekt Red. And it's been quite annoying because ever since I've got the game, I've just had to have it shelved, honestly, and had to play other games. And I had this pre-ordered from last year, September, when I thought it was going to come out. Pushed back a whole nother year. We're expecting something completely different. And we get given a game which is physically unplayable. It's not fun. It's not fun to play because, look, as you can see on screen, it is just a mess. And every game does have their problems, yes, but this is an unfinished game, and I do believe that they will be able to come back from this, but I think the damage is too far too gone, because this will always be known as one of those infamous games like No Man's Sky that was pushed out due to high demand and just couldn't deliver. And I think this is the problem that developers have got now, because they announce these games way too early, while this game seems to still be in beta phasing, in my personal opinion. And the pressure from the fan base to get it out, to get it done, they've started taking pre-orders, taking people's money. They're getting, obviously the developers are being told to push this game out by the people above them upstairs, the shareholders, the people who have invested money and years into this game. So I do understand. However, I feel like they've done the gamer community dirty here. They've really, really done us dirty. And it's kind of upsetting because I was really, really looking forward to this game, but it just seems that that's not going to be the case. Now there was a first patch and bug update, maybe I think 3 or 4 days into the game, when they realised the mass amounts of people that were unable to play it. But it was it was very little. It was very little done. They have said that they will be doing another patch within the next week or so. So hopefully that does fix a few more problems. But I still think releasing a game that doesn't work is just not good enough. In my opinion, it is just not good enough when so many people have put such an effort into getting this game to where it is, talking about it, getting it out there. They've just not done anyone any service. They've just not done the fan service, and they have put out games like The Witcher 3, which honestly is one of the best RPGs of the last 10 years. But this game, I just don't know. It has potential to be one of the best games of all time. Honestly, this game actually has top 10 potential, but it just hasn't shown it yet. They have issued refund, where they're in the process of issuing refunds, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see what they do. They are urging people not to refund because they are going to update, but I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see what happens with this. But I'm hoping they can get a fix for it soon, because it's just not acceptable. It really isn't. But yeah, that's all we're going to do for now. Thank you very guys for listening and for watching. New videos will be coming out soon. I might be taking a break over Christmas, but we'll see what happens. But for now, it's your boy Chaps. Thanks for listening. Peace.